It's Week 17 of the NFL, and this one features the Ravens. Rocket Arm quarterback. He's going to have to air it out plenty this week. It's the Ravens and the Texans, and it's coming up next on Madden Football.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Space City, Houston, Texas, and NRG Stadium. And a very Merry Christmas to you and yours on this special day. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson. Greg, Merry Christmas, man.
Merry Christmas to you, buddy. And I know both of us kind of feel the same way. If you're not going to be home with your family, celebrating with the ones you love, this is a pretty good second place. I think when you find out you're going to be not only calling or playing the only game in town, national holiday, everyone's home with their families watching you, in our case, listening to us, it's a pretty special honor, and I'm happy to be here alongside you, partner.
We hope you've had a great and Merry Christmas. Time to add one more gift under the tree. Off we go here on EA Sports. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. The Texans come out with the Rookie of the Year from last year in the NFL. C.J. Stroud, he was the #2 overall pick out of Ohio State. Greg, a talented quarterback here.
There wasn't really anything fancy about their performance in last week's win, Mike. I mean, he had the one interception. He would clearly like to have that one back. But for the most part, I thought he did a nice job keeping the ball out of harm's way. However, it's clear after reviewing the film, he left a lot of opportunities out there. I think there was a lot of meat left on that bone. The 2 touchdown passes, those were great. If he's going to continue to lead his team to more wins in the future, he has to do a better job identifying those mismatches, finding those opportunities, and when they present themselves, he's got to take it.
Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. From the gun, here's Stroud. He'll try and get there on the ground.
So the 2 components to a scramble drill, Mike, is the quarterback has to buy time with his legs, and then all of the receivers need to second reaction and come open downfield late. And he bought time, but nobody was able to separate, and there's nowhere to go with the ball.
Here comes a return. And a very solid return as they're able to bring him down.
At the 50-yard line.
The Ravens offense taking the field for the first time. They're led out by their rookie quarterback, a day 3 pick in the draft this past April.
I think when you go back and watch the film for last week, Mike, he just looked indecisive. He didn't look like he was very comfortable operating within this system, and it led to a combination of poor throws and, frankly, a lot of bad decisions. I think he needs to stop just locking in on one guy, let the offense unfold, trust what the play caller and the game plan have established. I think if he can just operate the offense and not feel like it's all on his shoulders to create everything, I think it'll allow him to just take a little bit of a deep breath, let the game come to him, and have a lot more success than he did last week.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4. He'll drop to throw. Fires quickly. It is complete on the slant. And he will score. Touchdown, Ravens. His 12th touchdown of the year. What a job to finish the play with a touchdown. The catch and carry, and the carry part, Greg, that was the most impressive there.
Well, you said it, Mike. The catch was nice, but it's what can you do after the catch that really separates guys in this league. And in this case, he did plenty because it ended up in a touchdown.
His kick is good. Makes the score Ravens 7, Texans nothing.
Seven 0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Here comes a return from the 5. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return. The Texans offense and running back Joe Mixon heading out onto the field. We show you the NFL leaders in rushing touchdowns. As you can see, he's right up there among the best in the league. Stroud to throw here on 1st and 10. And he's not going to be able to get away. Very good coverage on the perimeter. It goes down as a loss of yards.
I think this play is a direct result of his film study. He knew exactly where that ball was going before the play was snapped, and that play recognition, man, it separates a lot of guys in this league and results in a negative play.
Again, they'll give it to Mixon. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up 3rd down. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. And this drive is over before it can start. He's swallowed up to force 4th down. Now, following that sack, we have a player who was injured. Athletic training staff's going to take a look, but this is a problem late in the season. Here's Tommy Townsend now, as he'll take this a yard or two into his own end zone. This is taken at his own 30. And it'll be a good return. He's able to get it up past the 40-yard line. The visitors' offense back onto the field as you take a look at the playoff race in the AFC. And things are getting a little tight with 2 weeks left in the regular season. Already, we can look ahead in both conferences to some critical divisional matchups ahead in Week 18. And he'll take this up to the 48-yard line. Danielle Hunter with the stop. Here's 2nd and 6. Lone back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And they are not going to catch him. He's in. Touchdown, Baltimore. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. And that back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
The extra point try forthcoming. His kick is good. And the Ravens move out on top, 14-0.
Texans nothing.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll begin on the ground, and here's Mixon. And he'll be taken down, and that's going to do it. That's the last play of the 1st quarter. So we are through 1 here in this rematch of last year's divisional round of the playoffs. It's the Ravens out front. And more from Houston coming up in a moment. Throwing on second down. Stroud. A short throw pulled in by Schultz. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
When you put plays like this on tape, it sends a message to every defender across the league. When you play this offense and this guy has the ball, you better bring it when you come to contact him, because if not, you're going to be on the wrong end of it.
And this ball incomplete on third down. Tank Dell was the one he was looking for, and it's going to bring up fourth down.
And this offense just cannot get anything going right now on third down. If you ask any offensive play caller throughout the entire league, Mike, the importance of third down, maintaining possession, making the defense stay on the field and have long extended drives, it is critical to not only scoring points, but ultimately winning in the NFL.
And it's a very nice return. He has given the offense a short field.
At the Texans' 45-yard line.
The visitors' offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. You can see he's closing in on a rushing title, the league leader coming into the final 2 weeks of the season. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. It's first down, and they'll run. He'll manage to get 2, maybe 3 on that carry. That's Azeez Ojulari in on the tackle. They'll stick with him again. And he's going to be taken down as we hit the 2-minute warning here in this first half. Right back to him on first down. Good blocking to the 15. He's taken down just shy of the 10. And with that last run, that makes this a really special season. It puts him over 1,500 yards on the ground for the year, continuing to climb the single-season rushing chart. And he's in! Touchdown, Ravens. That his second touchdown of the game. He's got 20 on the year. And this spectacular season continues. Now his 20th rushing touchdown on the year, a number very few backs have reached in the history of the NFL. Now the try for an extra point. He gets it to go, and the Ravens will stake themselves to a 21-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Houston offense going to make their way back onto the field. They find themselves down 3 touchdowns here, needing to flip the script in a hurry. And they'll start it here on first down. Stroud going to set up to throw. Trying the right side. Taken in by Collins. They'll come up on a second down and 8. Now, Stroud. And that ball in and out of his hands. It is incomplete. Might tell you after the game he should have come up with that one. He doesn't, and now third down comes up. Throwing is Stroud. Taking off, he'll try to get there. The Texans going to go ahead and use their first timeout here. It comes with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. Stroud to throw here on first down. And this time the rush gets home, and down he goes. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Here's Stroud. A throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete. 3rd and long.
Brings up 3rd down and 17.
They'll run with Mixon. Pretty good effort on that one. It will not be enough. It's going to bring up 4th down.
Well, Mike, you know the old saying, the more tight ends on the field, the better. And in this case, it worked out perfectly. A lot of big bodies on the field, hat for a hat. Nice job there by the back, picking up a good gain.
And no chance of a run back here. This one's going to sail out of bounds. This offense and their running back heading back on the field. And he's been a tough man to stop in this first half, putting up some big numbers already. And remember, we haven't even reached halftime yet. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. Going up top. That is brought in. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be 1st and goal. Now a timeout here by Baltimore. That's going to be their 2nd, as that'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. Now, faking the give. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete. Now, here's 2nd and goal. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
You can feel them starting to press a little bit, especially with this passing game. They find themselves so close to the end zone. They got to get it over the goal line. You got to be a little bit more accurate. You got to be a little bit smarter with the ball. And right now, the timing, the spacing, it's just not matching up.
So we've reached halftime here on Christmas Day. We'll head over to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He has the EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. And welcome in, everyone. This is the EA Sports halftime report. So let's get you caught up on what's going on around the National Football League. We'll begin out in the windy city of Chicago. And they are seconds away from halftime, all tied in that one. From there, let's head off and check out a second game. And you can see they are scoreless as they play the 2nd quarter. Lastly, let's check on one final game for you. And you can see they are scoreless as they play the 2nd quarter. This was an extremely one-sided first half. One team showed up, ready to go. The other's been in a daze thus far, but there's still plenty of time left for this one to tighten up significantly. Both these teams running through their final adjustments. It's time for the second half. And for the call, let's get it back out to Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
All right, Coach. Thank you very much. We welcome you back. It is quarter number 3. This returnable from the 4. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Ravens offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. He's had a nose to the end zone all season long, and now here in the month of December, he is the NFL's leader this season for rushing touchdowns. The third quarter begins with a run. Room to run at the 40. Woo! Into space. And he is gone. 73 yards. Touchdown, Baltimore. That is his third touchdown of the afternoon. Well, that's a way to start a drive. He takes it all the way to the house. I don't know what they were talking about on the last series, but they've come out on this series, Greg, with the right answer for the touchdown.
And, Mike, the reason a lot of teams start off drives with the run play is to allow themselves to operate ahead of the chains. Well, not this guy. He found the alley, he took it, and he's off to the races for 6.
The PAT, up and good. And the Ravens are able to extend the advantage to 28-0. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Texans offense back onto the field for their next possession. Greg, simply put, they've been off their game right from the jump.
Yeah, and sometimes it's just the way the game goes, and you can't really put your finger on it, but you feel good coming out of the week of practice. You feel really good about your game plan, and then once the ball's kicked off, nothing seems to work, and it's very frustrating because you can look great one week, and then the next week be completely taken out of your game.
On 1st and 10, here's Stroud. Off-balance throw, it's complete. And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield. 1st and 10. To throw, it's Stroud. That's caught. It's Joe Mixon. And he will not get away. Terrific open field tackle. Gets him down behind the line.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at their 48-yard line.
Second and 11. Here's Mixon. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's 3rd down.
A gain of 2 brings up 3rd and 9.
Here's Stroud. He bought all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throwaway.
A big loss on the play brings up 4th down.
Sometimes you just have to know when the play is over and live to play another down. He has pressure coming right at him, and instead of just throwing the ball away, he tries to escape, he tries to get creative, and he ends up losing a lot more yards than he should have.
The Texans getting all set to punt.
For the Texans.
This fielded at the 3. And that's good work on this return as he brings it past the 25. This offense ready for their next possession, led by their running back. And as we go through the highlights, no shortage of touchdowns today. 3 trips to the end zone in this one. The combination, the power, the speed, everything on display, and the defense has seen it all. 3 tight ends in the game to start the drive. They'll begin here on the ground. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line.
And he just continues to chew off more and more yardage with every single carry. And you can see here with the numbers, Mike, for as strong as he was in the first half, it almost looks like he's gotten even stronger now here in the second.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. Down the sideline, past the 40. And he'll finally be taken down at the Ravens' 28-yard line. A gain there of 27 yards.
There's a combination of footwork and vision, his ability to kind of weave through traffic and understand where the holes were. It's a really nice job working through some bodies and picking up a big gain.
They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. Up the middle they go. And the defense was ready for him this time. Did not have the same room to run. That one's no gain. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. They'll try the right side this time. Finding space at the 15. And he's into the end zone yet again. Touchdown, Baltimore. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. Greg, nothing changed at halftime. They come right out to start this 3rd quarter and pick up where they left off.
Well, I think this defensive coordinator is going to think back to his halftime speech, Mike, because whatever adjustments he thought they made, it obviously didn't resonate. What we saw happen in the first half, they picked right back up here to start the 3rd quarter, and at this point, the offense has hit its stride, and they continue to pull away.
Texans nothing.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Texans offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. They are in need of points in a big way as they set out on 1st and 10. Here's a give up the middle to Mixon. Trying to shove his way forward, but brought down after a gain of a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Back to throw, Stroud. They try to work the screen with Mixon. And he's going to be brought down here on what will turn out to be the final play of the 3rd quarter. We're off to the 4th quarter here on Christmas Day. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They'll come up to 3rd and 3. Stroud. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. And he'll try to get to the marker, but he's going to wind up a yard or 2 short.
Nice job by the defense there, stopping them short on 3rd down. Brings up 4th, but Mike, honestly, I don't think there's much decision to be made. He's got to keep his offense out there. They need to come away with points. Find themselves down multiple scores in this one. They're going to have to maximize these possessions.
But this turns out to be a solid return. They finally get him to the ground. The Ravens offense ready to take over once again. And thus far, Greg, this has been a master class on how to run the football.
And this falls into the category, Mike, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They found early success in this game and never really had the need to go away from it. I think barring some sort of defensive adjustment that they can slow down this rushing attack, I think if I'm this offensive play caller, just continue to do what works, because right now the defense has no answers.
This drive will start on the ground. Whoa! That's a gain of 19 and a very quick 1st down.
And all you can do at this point, Mike, is just really marvel at how well he's been able to run the ball. And throughout the course of the game, they've certainly not been shy in giving it to him, and I think he's held up his side of the bargain.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They'll stay on the ground. Down the sideline, past the 40. A terrific run there, all the way down to the 30-yard line. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. Athletic training staff's going to take a look, but this is a problem late in the season. To the ground, a 1st down run. A gain of 4 as he's taken down.
Another carry for the running back. He was brought down at the 26. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. A handoff as they try to run it here. And the defense there to meet them. They'll hold them to 2 and bring up 3rd down. Trying to pick this one up on the ground. And he's going to be close to that 1st down. Looks like he made it past the yellow line. Yes, he did. It is indeed a 1st down.
In real time from up here, Mike, I couldn't tell whether or not he got it at first glance, but I think after seeing the replays we have up here, it looked like he and his blockers got just enough, and they're going to be...
And they cannot contain him at all. He's into the end zone yet again. Touchdown, Ravens. He has come alive after the break. His 3rd touchdown of the second half. So it's a high 5 for that one. His 5th rushing touchdown of the game. He draws ever near to the NFL record of 6. A try here for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Ravens keep widening that lead. It is now 42-0. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. He'll start at the 4. He'll get across the 20, mark him at the 22-yard line. Texans offense ready for this next possession. Things not looking good, but see if they get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with 1st down. Stroud to throw. And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
They just have to be better on 1st down. They've got to find a way to continue to operate ahead of the sticks, and I don't mind throwing it on 1st down. That is the best down in football to attempt to pass, but if they don't protect the pass.
And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. Now the Ravens use their 1st timeout as they get it with just under a minute to go in this football game. From the gun here on 3rd down, it's Stroud. That's to the sideline and intercepted. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
At the 15-yard line.
Now a give on the ground. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. And that is 6 rushing touchdowns in the game, equaling the record set by Alvin Kamara on Christmas Day in 2020. You're watching one of the great individual performances in NFL history.
The kicker on
Point
for the
after,
extra point.
coming up here. The kick is good. And the Ravens continue to bring the hammer down. It is now 49-0. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. The home team's offense ready to get back at it. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. To throw is Stroud. And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. Now a timeout here by Baltimore. That's going to be their second. And it comes with 36 seconds remaining in this 4th quarter. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Now Stroud. That one intercepted. And he's going to be out of bounds, but quite a turn of events here. He has set up the offense with 1st and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. And hold on to that football, or maybe just run it to Canton. That's Hall of Fame stuff. 7th rushing touchdown in the game. That's never happened in the history of the league. So it's another touchdown run, and this one puts his name in the NFL record book. He has set the new standard, most rushing touchdowns in a single game. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. The return starts from the 5. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. They'll look to set up the screen here. And that screen slow to develop, and they rally to the ball and stop him. That will be no gain on the screen.
18-yard line.
A 2nd down throw for Stroud. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this 4th quarter. So it is a win here for the visitors, the Ravens. And it will be a very Merry Christmas indeed as they get the victory on this December night. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. So long, everybody.